What up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy GS, and we have ourselves another Madden 16 online gameplay. Today we are in week 7, ladies and gentlemen, of our current season. So far, we got ourselves a clean sweep of being able to win all 6 games. Hopefully, we can go on ahead and continue to get that first round bye. Just get these badges at this point, man. That's all we're trying to do, man. As we look, and we got to go up against Rondé Barber, Joey Porter, Jason Taylor. He definitely has a squadron, and I just think it's crazy on how last year, I said it a few times, on how it took us quite some time to have players match up around our team overall. You know, this guy having, 94s all over the place. I've actually gone up against a few people, well, quite a bit of people that had, top tier players. And I definitely think it's cool. I mean, it sucks for me because like last year, it was way easier to win games with a 92 overall team than it did with a 99 overall team. And the reason being is that when I was a 99, everybody was at least a 96, 97. And realistically, in my opinion, if you once you got to about a 94, 95 overall team, that team was good enough to beat any team in the game. You just had to play really well if you matched up against somebody with a better team who was really good. The thing is, when I had about a 92 overall team last year, I was going up against players with all golds, and it made it a lot easier. So obviously, in MUT, when you have a significant team advantage, it's more difficult to try and win that way. And a lot of people call me a bum for that same reason, the fact that I can't win without a team. And at the end of the day, I don't care about anybody's opinion. I'm just here to make videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy the day and forget about whatever it is you're going through. But don't get me wrong, as Okoye just trucks through for the touchdown. But don't get me wrong, though, I'm very competitive. I love being victorious. I hate losing more than I enjoy winning. If that makes sense. Like, I'll say that again. I hate losing more than I enjoy winning. I've always been that way. I've always been very competitive at no matter what it is I did. I always wanted to win. And I hate losing. I do. I hate losing. Something about it I just don't like, man. It's different like in a team sport where I get to blame everybody else but me. Where I can say, oh, I did my job. I'm out here, we balling. I'm setting picks. I'm grabbing boards. My man's on lock. You out here making bad, passes and turnovers. And, I know it's a team game, but all of y'all were the reason why we lost, not me. But when you're playing something like Madden, it's one-on-one. It's you against me. It's my skills against your skills. It's what I would like to think my best plays against what you would like to think are your best plays. It's a fumble! And, we'll see who make the proper adjustments and see who it is who will win. I feel like I'm just sounding like Loaded Lux right now. I don't know why. Have you guys ever seen a Loaded Lux interview? Shout out to the people who don't know who Loaded Lux is. Loaded Lux, is to take a sip of this Gatorade. My girl surprised me today. She came over. She had a bag full of 4 Glacier Freeze Frost Gatorades. For all you folks who are just like me, you don't know what that means. The baby blue kind. The baby blue kind. Because, people be asking me, what kind of Gatorade you drink? The baby blue kind, the white kind. I don't be knowing flavors. I know the colors, though. And she just came out of nowhere. And she's like, yeah, they were $1 or whatever store she went to. I don't know. And she gave me a bag of them. And I was, if I had a ring, I would have proposed right then and there. Like, she came with a bag of Gatorade for you, boy. I was extremely excited. But Loaded Lux is he's a battle rapper, and if you ask him any question, he tries to make like a philosophical answer out of everything. The question would be, how was your day today? Well, you see, my brother, today I was able to wake up and I had the ventilation of oxygen inhaled through my body system. Now, my body, mind you, the body is a temple given to us from the Lord. A temple that we need to keep clean. A temple that we need to be thankful for. So I said, you know what, Lord, as this oxygen goes through my body, I thank you for allowing me to arise today, to live another day, to prove to you that I, my body, my temple, am here to provide your work. I'm having a good day. Like, really? You said all that just to say you're having a good day? I felt like I just yapped on for several minutes just to say, I hope I win. Basically, listen, I hope I win. I hope I get mashed up with bums. I'm as good as I'm ever going to get. At one point, I was just like you young whippersnappers. What you mean, yes? Let me explain to you. I used to want to face the best. Why? Because it's going to make you better. Point blank, period. You face the best, you're going to get better. If you're good at a game, you face somebody who's better than you, you're going to learn some things, and you're going to get better. You know, when I first started to get good back in PlayStation 2, the very first Madden I was really dominant was the one where Randy Moss was on the Raiders. I don't know which one that was. And that is where they had fair play. And they also had team differentials. No, they didn't have. Did they have fair play back then? Was that the one where they had fair play? I don't know. But I do know that they gave you skill points according to the team that you had. For example, let's say the Eagles were one of the better teams in the game. If you won and you beat, let's say, the Buccaneers were one of the worst teams, you wouldn't get that many skill points because your team was better. But if you were the Buccaneers and you beat the Eagles and they were a higher overall than you, then you got like 35 points. I wish they would bring that back too. But anyways, nonetheless, right there is where I really started to figure out audibles and adjustments and offensive schemes and plays and really understand, okay, what works. And then I started to get better, and I started to, finally thrash folks around my skill level. And then I noticed, okay, I'm getting pretty good. And then I would get thrashed around the next level because they would demolish me because they knew things I didn't know. They knew blitzes and they knew offensive plays that I didn't know. And playing those games, I was able to get better, and because I saw things that I didn't typically see before. So, you got to Shang Tsung stuff. If somebody's doing something that works against you, take it. If somebody is doing a strong toss and is dominant against you, now damn, these strong tosses are pretty damn good. Let me go on ahead and use it myself. So you gotta dabble, you gotta nip, you gotta try and take any advantage you can. And so I'm as good as I'm gonna get. I don't see me getting too much better at Madden. I'm about as skillful as I'm gonna get. So I don't want to face better players than me so I can get better. I'm done with that. I want to shoot. I'm bleeding. I got this one scab on my finger that I keep. Yeah, I'm sucking my blood. I'm like a vampire. Don't judge me. I got to put the blood back in my body. I know that's weird, right? But don't judge me. I got this scab that I pick every day. And every day I pick it, I gush blood. I need to learn. Leave it alone, Nelson. Leave it alone, man. I forgot what I was saying. The oxygen breathes through my body in the philosophical ways of the nonchalant, adjacent Megalodon understands that E equals MC square. You turn on the light bulb, bada bing, bada boom. Tell the witch doctor I was in love with you, and that is why Reese's taste so good. You understand what I'm saying, my brother? You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and let me take another sip of this Gatorade, man. Go ahead and pause the video. Go get your delicious beverage. Come back and then tap the screen as if you're gonna give me a cheers. Did you hear that? Let me tap the. Oh snap! I almost dropped my mic. Tap the screen as if you're gonna give your boy a cheers. Go ahead, let's take a ship together. A 3, a 2, a 1. Now I know every time I bring up a Gatorade sponsorship, I always get made fun of. Just said I'm gonna sponsor some lazy gamer who sits down and doesn't do any type of physical exertion. Listen, mind your business. You never know, man. This stuff tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. Woo! Look at that user pick. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I kept following the ball, man. You see, I followed the ball because I knew that in order to win the lotto ticket, you got to put your key in the door. That's all I'm saying. That's That's all I'm saying. That's the end of the video, fellas. It's your boy GS. I'm making no sense. We're going to sign out. Peace.